Moving in. Softer than a whisper. Bit of caution never hurt. What path lies before me? Just out of view. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, hells! Step by step. Sol Invictus!
No time to dally.
Tormentum! Lactava tute! Lactava tute!
Tormentum! Mistra Rill.
Tormentum! Come on, can't stay idle.
Eat this!
Feel the breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Mind your footing. The bones of the careless are probably littered down there.
Another step forward. With haste. Open up. Should mind my step. These boots have seen everything.
Non-fidential.
What to do? What path lies before me?
What did they accomplish? Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? Then you've come to the right place. The hybridization among fungi in this circle is truly unique. Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, trillimac. I've studied them for years. This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict. The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. Ah, a fascinating topic. May I ask the reason for your interest? I see. Well, it is the central act of Mind Flayer reproduction. A tadpole is inserted into a living humanoid, and within a 10-day, the host is consumed to produce a new illithid. A fascinating process, if a touch grim. You were infected by an illithid tadpole. It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omeluum! It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible. But intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps. But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size, alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Death. It means you would have to die first to extract the tadpole.
But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A nautiloid. Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timask spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timasks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact. May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen...
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? A tongue of madness and the spores from a Timask mushroom. You may find them in nature or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous. I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour, I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled before the colony discovered I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains. He required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its lot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. I cannot change my appetites, although I am experimenting in reducing them with magic. Perhaps, with time, it can be one brain a year, instead of one a month.
How much farther can I go?
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
The caretaker will affix the Zaithsk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
If not over, then through.
It was his caravan. Where are my maps?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
About your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Quite ready for you.
Have to keep going.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Onward.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Sure, when we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
You're blocking my light! Oh, I remember you. You're the one who made me return the ugly human's jewelry. You want something? Or are you just here to stare at my forehead? Yeah, okay, fine. Very funny. What do you want? This entire conversation is a waste of our time, don't you think? Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy. Mole says you're all right. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Can't slow down.
Looking at something? The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. To you, maybe. To me, it's just another thing Cazador took. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. And what do you see, exactly? Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else? Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful, and we can call it a day. How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
What's on your mind?
On my way.
May the darkness protect you.
Time to press ahead.
Well met.
Speak.
Let's see.
Akte Vertu. Lux inter libra.
I won't be getting back in that way.
Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.